Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode, after figuring out that Colin had entered a vehicle, we headed to the SSS building as Ren did a search of the orbital network. The rest of our group arrived as Ren found a truck's number, calling it to hear a panicking young man who had been shocked that Colin had hitched a ride and now wandered off onto the West Crossbell highway. Rushing over to find him chasing a butterfly, a pack of wolves descended upon the child as Ren rushed into action, securing the boy as the SSS dealt with the foes and brought our missing child back to the annex safely. With Colin reunited with his parents and the SSS learning about the Hayworths and Ren's past, the wayward young girl left as more people have arrived. Oh, it's you two. What brings you here? Hey there, guys. Sorry for barging in here like this. We probably should have called ahead of time. We have something urgent we really need to confirm with you, though. Could you spare us a few minutes? It shouldn't take long. Sure, I don't see why not. Is something going on? Is this related to the Schwartz auction, perhaps? No, actually, we had to put that on the back burner for a bit, unfortunately. The thing is, I heard from an eyewitness that Lloyd was walking around with a certain girl this afternoon. Huh. A young girl with purple hair. One that was probably wearing a frilly white dress. Wait, so you're talking about Ren, right? I knew it. Wait a minute. You two know her? Yeah, it's kind of a long story. We haven't seen her in months, but I suppose it's true. She really is in Crossbell. Estelle, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just so relieved that my legs gave out from under me. Alright, now's not the time to be sitting around on my butt. I'm hunting you down, Missy, and you can't stop me. Well, dang, looks like Ren's one popular kiddo. Not to mention her rivalry with Yona. She really knows how to leave an impression. Wait a minute, you don't mean to say that Ren is a bracer, do you? I know she's talented, but she's too young to be doing something so dangerous. No, she's not a bracer. She's someone special to us. For the last 6 months, we've been chasing her everywhere, hoping to catch her, and finally, well, invited to become part of our family. Your family? I can't even begin to imagine how all of this started. Yeah, it's pretty complicated, honestly. We only learned the full story ourselves after coming here to Crossbell. Hey now, it's not like you to get so discouraged. You were just telling me earlier how the Hayworth story was going to be crucial in getting Ren to open up to us, remember? Yeah, that's right. It definitely will. The Hayworths? You mean Harold and Sophia Hayworth? What? How do you guys know those names? I was just about to ask you the same. Lloyd, it might help to fill them in on everything that happened today. Indeed. And so you just missed her. Two of you showed up right after she'd left. Estelle? I'm fine. It's just, I can't stop. It's okay, Estelle. Yeah, sorry, Joshua, and you guys for causing such a scene. I don't know what to say. She wasn't abandoned. Her parents never stopped loving her, and she was finally able to face the bittersweet truth. A bittersweet truth. So you knew the Hayworth story too? Yes, and all the sorrow, grief, and misunderstandings involved. Ren's been lying to herself most of her life. It was all she could do to protect herself from the cruel path she was forced onto. By trying to replace her parents with Padamata, she abandoned all hope of ever uncovering the truth. But maybe that's understandable. It's not uncommon for kids to protect themselves with psychological defenses like that. Yes, however, so long as she relies on those, she will be unable to move forward. And she cannot return to her past either. Right. And that's why we resolved to help Ren find the courage to face the truth of her past. The truth may be tragic, but you can feel the love buried deep within it. The warmth it carries. Because of that, we believe she could overcome it. But in the end, it seems we didn't even need to tell her that ourselves. Yeah. Looked to me like she came to terms with it on her own. I'm glad. Thank you, Lloyd. Special support section. I don't know how we can repay you. Please, don't worry about it. Ren helped us, and the rest just sort of came together on its own. That's right. Okay, it's decided. Since our biggest obstacle is gone now, I won't be holding back anymore. You better watch out, Ren. With that out of the way, I'm going to catch you and make you part of the Bright family for sure. There she is. I think watching that just gave me whiplash, but no doubt about it, that's the Estelle we know and love. Indeed, her optimism is blinding. That's one of her strong points. There's nothing more terrifying than a wild Estelle caught up in the moment. And don't you forget it, Buster. Guys, leave Renne to us. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, and Randy. I'm sure we've said it plenty of times by now, but let me say it again one more time. Thank you so much. Really? Estelle bowed her head. Estelle, it's fine. He's right, Estelle. Listen, guys, if you ever need a hand with anything, don't hesitate to call us. I think by now we're all past this whole police versus bracers rivalry. Here, if you ever need us, you can bet your sweet bippies will come running. We'll keep that in mind, thanks. If the going gets rough, I know exactly who we're calling first. Bippies? Afterward, the SSS, Estelle, and Joshua went over to the Long Lao Tavern and Inn on East Street and bonded over dinner. There they discussed the truth behind the incident that happened in the LaBelle Kingdom, as well as various details of the Bracers' journey. How much of a truth did they tell them? I'm sure it's not all the truth, right? And the SSS learned of the enigmatic organization known as... Oh my god, they did tell him about the society that Renne is affiliated with. All in all, the group shared a variety of stories and secrets well into the night, bringing the 4th day of the anniversary festival to a close. It was a lot more than I thought they'd say. So, the Crossbell Anniversary Festival has reached its final day. We upscaled everything else, but not the sandwiches. Man, I'm still blown away by everything that went on yesterday. Those 2 bracer pals of ours have been through a hell of a lot. I've heard my fair share of stories about what happened in LaBelle, but the truth behind everything was even more surprising. There's also the society. I've heard speculation they might even surpass the Epstein Foundation and ZTF in terms of cutting-edge technology. Even so, I'm still surprised by the extent of their capabilities. Yeah, honestly, it still doesn't even seem real to me. According to what Joshua said, the society's influence hasn't extended to Crossbell quite yet. Perhaps it's harder for them to act under the eyes of the Empire and Republic. Intelligence personnel from both countries are probably hiding all over the place, so they wouldn't want to be caught. If it's not one shady or undercover organization, it's another, I guess. A mysterious society, intelligence agencies, a massive crime syndicate. We got bad guys lining up to carve out a piece of Crossbell for themselves. Exactly. Good morning, Rhymes Deliveries here. Oh, it's you. You're the delivery man we met yesterday. Yes, I can't thank you enough. I'm so glad you ended up finding that kid. I bet his parents were freaking out. You're right about that. Hope everything went over well with your company. Well, the Guardian Force was a little peeved at the late delivery. Luckily, I wasn't blamed too much by my boss. He told me a new one about inspecting the inside of the truck before I drove off, but that was it. Well, I imagine you were lucky to have gotten off with just that. Yeah, for sure. Oops, that's right, I almost forgot I'm here on business. Got a package for you. Huh. Is it from headquarters? All I know is it came in first thing in the morning, was marked for express delivery. So here you go. Lloyd received a small package. Pile driver! What is this? It's extremely tiny. Well, my job is done. I've still got more deliveries to get to, so I'll head on out now. Sounds good, thanks. Please be sure to avoid accidentally transporting any more lost children. Trust me, lesson learned. So, who's it from? Let's see here. It says it's from Kitty. Really? Renne. Lloyd opened the package and removed its contents. A card with a written message accompanied by a set of jet black cards were found inside. I'm giving you these cards as a thank you gift for yesterday. I'd originally intended to see the event for myself, thinking there might be some interesting toys there, but I decided to hand these over to you instead. Have fun, special support section. Received Golden Rose card. Schwartz auction invitations. How in the world did she get her hands on something like this? These things are only sent out to Zemuria's top VIPs, right? Furthermore, how did she know we were looking into the auction in the first place? When it comes to her, it's probably better we don't try to make sense of things. More importantly, are these cars the real deal? I would hope so. They certainly give off a luxurious feeling, so I think there's a good chance they are. A seal of a golden rose. It even uses real gold leaf. The event starts at 7 tonight at Speaker Harmon's mansion in Michelin. Hey guys, I know the chief warned us not to mess with this, but no need to finish, Lloyd. Hey, I'm not one to ignore a young lady's generosity. We're lucky the chief had a meeting at headquarters today. You're all sure about this? I don't want you guys to feel like you need to come along just because I can't let go of it. You're not the only one here. In fact, I may even be more interested in the auction than you are. After all, it seems to be a gathering place for people from the same background as me. I too am genuinely curious about this auction. I like to see those interesting toys that Renne mentioned in her letter for myself. Me, I'm just looking forward to seeing if this fancy star-studded shindig lives up to all the hype. After all, who am I to turn down a night of food, drink, and bar-side chats with lovely high-class ladies? No way I could pass up an opportunity like this. Everyone. Today's the final day of the festival. Let's do our work until noon, then head over to the boarding dock in the Harbour District. If we're really going to infiltrate the auction, we can figure out our plan of attack on the way to Michelin. Yes, understood. Well, what do you say we go ahead and knock out these support requests for now, huh? Right, we should check the terminal to see if it has been updated with any new ones. Let's check. I mean, I could report, but there's nothing to report, right? Only 2 again? Okay, that's interesting. It's an urgent request from City Hall, but it's not actually an urgent. There's a serious matter at City Hall I would like to discuss in private. I'm requesting the SSS come see me quickly. Chief Clip, General Affairs, 2nd Division. And a Maine's Mountain Path monster extermination. A dangerous monster, the Grand Mole, has been sighted in the tunnel on Maine's Mountain Path. We ask that the special support sector deal with this threat swiftly. Deadly poisonous claws. Be prepared to resist poison. Only 2 again. Which hints at a shorter sweep. A shorter patrol. Still a patrol that needs to be done. And then noon we're heading off. It is the final day, so... No Chisage. I will say, doing double trails and all that, not just being Olizandri as I am, it truly is a monstrous task for the throat. So much dialogue. I'm audiobooks in barely any hours. Nihon! This cop really loves light now? I think so. Right, where to start? I guess Central Square is as good a place to start as any. Oh, actually, where to start? What do we know that's happening on this day? Apart from here, we have some kind of thing going on. We know that there's a paper. So we could buy that and read that to start with. So we'll start in Central Square and we'll buy from the paper shop. That'll be fine. We'll see the results of not only our photo work, but also on top of that, we've got to see the results of our race and how that's been covered. Thank Adios, all that damn commotion outside is over after today. So then, though, I guess you all should enjoy yourselves while you still can. Just checking there's no, like, new weaponry, because there's been quite a few days going on here. Got a lot of new material. I could upgrade Tio's weapon, but I'm not sure if it actually affects her ATS. So I may as well just leave it. There's still so much more to see in Crossbell, so I decided to extend our visit. I'll extend our stay for 4 more days. Now we'll be able to enjoy ourselves at our own pace. It's a little longer than we expected to be here, but this is the once-in-a-lifetime honeymoon. I want to savor it. The question is where to go to start to do anything. Do I want to do the... Where do I want to end up last? Okay, once we've finished everything up, we'll head over to the port in the Harbour District and take the ferry to Michelin. So we'll do the harbour last? Makes sense? Choose a finishing position. I sure hope I can hand out all my balloons today. I'm supposed to get a bonus if I manage to hand all of them out. Kate's back. There are braces patrolling around the train station. Working hard as usual, those braces really are dependable. Why are they there? In the mood for some scrumptious fluffy popcorn? We'll be catching the last bus home today, so if you want some, now's your last chance. Nope. No extra dialogue. Hamburgers are pretty good. Keep them cold and they'll last a few days too, so please buy as much as you like. Oh, I don't really fancy cold hamburger. After hanging out in the entertainment district, I'll hit up the Harbour District's food stalls and wrap the day out with Michelin's fireworks. I'm going to enjoy this festival to the very end. So yeah, our third patrol of this week. Daddy couldn't take me to Michelin or Arc-en-Ciel, but that's okay. We've had lots and lots of fun. I had the entire festival and I still wasn't able to do anything special for Mimi. Oh, she had a great time, so that's all I can really ask for. Anniversary Festival's closing ceremony is going to be held this afternoon. As a Crossbell and I feel compelled to see out the festival to its end. Come on, let's go to Michelin. We can spend the night at the hotel and play in the theme park. Are you crazy? How much do you think it costs to stay there? We're going to see the closing ceremony today, and that's final. Ryu, you better not go wandering off now, okay? Oh, this sucks. The closing ceremony is so freaking boring. Can we go to Michelin? We can invite sis too. Come on, Pops, please. I think I've eaten at most of Crossbell's restaurants now. Oh, now what? Shall I make my way to the fabled Michelin and try my luck there? Maybe you should. But I still have work to finish. Oh my god, what's going on here? Unagami is just distracting. We need a break every once in a while, you know. Here, stop standing there and sit down so we can start to eat. I know which household this is, at the very least. The anniversary festival should be enjoyed for one's family. I certainly won't hear any question or objections from my own family on the matter. No, sir. Granny's word is law in this family. Not a big deal that I have to be here. Today's the last day of the festival, so I'll spend it with my family. I promised to go hang out with my friends, but I think I'll stay with my family for today. I can't even remember the last time I saw my mum and pops next to each other. Excuse me, could you please add one more chair? Of course, give me just one moment. A huge family showed up at the restaurant today. Gonna have to put my game face on and get down to work. Henry, the adult. Mum, when did you come back to Crossbell? What about work? Is it really okay for you to be here? Your grandmother told me to come, so I really didn't have any choice but to hurry back home as fast as I could. More importantly, I wanted to see my darling children's faces again, so I snuck away from work for a little bit. Cindy is upset that Mum is back. Today's the last day of the festival, eh? Suppose I could at least go listen to the mayor's closing speech. After all that hubbub, now comes the calm. It's actually pretty nice. Pretty sure you need 2 more chairs? Yeah. Well, he's asking for himself. I don't know. Oh man, that's a big family. I suppose I'll go help out in the kitchen today. You better. So, my aching head. Yeah, I definitely had too much to drink last night. My head won't stop throbbing and I can't remember a thing. I didn't do anything bad, did I? I wonder what I ended up doing here. Today we're planning to throw an appreciation party after we finish closing up shop, as the employees are going to gather and have a few drinks. This year's been busy for us, Accept. So you count this as the end of your business year, do you? It's probably best we don't give Celtio too much to drink, though. Yeah. I think teetotal from now on. That Ferric actually seems to be having fun with his family. It'd be pretty nice if my family had such a caring grandmother looking after us. Damn, blowing us his friends off just to have lunch with his family. What is he, some little kid whose mummy and grandma have to wipe his mouth while he eats? Being surrounded by family, I guess I kind of envy him. Just a little, though. Ferric's grandmother really is an indomitable woman. I guess we won't have to hang out. Guess we won't be able to hang out today. How's there? That's right. There's so many tourists wandering around Central Square. By the way, I'm planning to go see Tio today. Yes, haha. Well, no need to worry. Just who are you talking to, Chief? Isn't that your boss, Tio? Shouldn't you greet him? I would rather not. Talking with him is always mentally exhausting. Oh man, I can't wait. That's why there's no need for concern, you know? Is he on the phone? Or is he just gone? I don't know. On the last day of the anniversary festival, Michelin throws their big annual fireworks show. I spent the last year's closing day there, and boy, let me tell you, you haven't seen a fireworks show until you've seen Michelin's. My train home is about to leave, but I still want to see more of the city. I wish I could stay just a bit longer. Oh, but I don't want to go to the department store. Oh, she wants to go to the department store. We can see Wendy whenever we want. Go see Wendy. Wendy works in this part of the city, doesn't she? Why don't we find her and say hi? Oh, it's already the last day of the festival. I'm gonna cry. Still, you better believe I'll be here next to you with my sweets, so don't forget me. Don't forget me. We totally ended up eating at every single food store, didn't we? I'm so scared to weigh myself now. Same. Like, I think it'd be scarier if you kept gaining weight and didn't know why. Boom. Balloon. I'm gonna blow. Alright, time to give it my all today. I can't have my daughters showing me up anytime soon. She got stolen from. Apparently it's got us to go on a business trip next week too. Well, you got competition there. Welcome to Times Department Store. We are open till 11 PM tonight. With our extended hours, you've got all day and night to shop, so feel free to browse around for as long as you'd like. We're having an anniversary festival closing sale, so we intend to stay open 2 hours longer than usual. Later tonight, all our stores will be holding a massive sale on their most popular items. That certainly does sound tempting, but duty to calls, we have some pressing business over at Michelin today. I'm sorry that I'm depriving you of this opportunity, guys. You've given us that sincere of an apology just over us missing some sale. Well, at this point, we're such pros at having crappy timing, it's almost kind of funny. I am not laughing. No laughter. Later tonight, all our stores will be holding a massive sale on their most popular items. What better way to enjoy a night out at the festival than with the shopping spree of the season? You're just trying to catch as much sales as you can before everyone leaves. Phew, I studied the entire anniversary festival away and the grind continues. Getting sent out to run some errands almost feels like a reprieve. I just really want to pass my residency exam and work at St. Ursula Medical College. I'll put in the work. He's put it in. Paper, please. Hey there, we got some new issues that came in this morning. Stock is limited, so buy them while you can. There is indeed. Issue number 5. Wrong button. So let me clear my throat. And we will get over with the review. The Anniversary Festival Special Edition. Let's do this. A look back at the festival. Today is the final day of the Anniversary Festival. In this special edition, we will review the highlights of the festival starting from the first day. Arc&Ciel's latest performance, Day 1. Arc&Ciel put on an absolutely radiant performance as Golden Sun Silver Moon enraptured his audience with an experience they could never forget. According to certain rumors, show business professionals have come from all over Zemuria to negotiate with the troupe. We will keep you informed of any future developments. Day 2, heated battle downtown. For reasons unknown, a battle race was held in the downtown district. Its races include delinquents local to the area, 2 bracers, and even the CPD Special Support Section. 2% teams ran around downtown and clashed violently at exciting points, capturing the attention of many. And would you believe the winner was the Special Support Section? Though there were admittedly noise complaints from some citizens, it seems most were glad for the entertainment, judging by the joy on the onlookers and participants' faces. Okay. Mention like the bad. Put this in a positive light, I think, in general. Day 3, International Symposium. A symposium took place at the reception hall in City Hall. Many opinions were heard in response to its theme of Crossbell's present and future, including the need to strengthen trade further and the reformation of state laws. Day 4, the parade. The customary annual parade was taken to the whole new level this year. Even Michelin's mascot character Michi joined in the celebration. Excitement was through the roof. Michi brings up the rear in a car. And now the final day. And now today is the final day of the festival. Many people have special plans for this last hurrah. Perhaps you'll splurge the mirror to stay the night in Michelin. Maybe you'll pass the time solemnly during Mass at the Crossbell Cathedral. Or perhaps you'll even attend the closing ceremony at City Hall. The annual anniversary festival is something citizens and tourists alike should experience without any regrets. Leisure. Visit the Michelin Resort. Michelin's fame as a tourism destination began 2 years ago after a theme park project was funded by the IBC. Mishi, the mascot, is becoming wildly popular. With every passing year, the number of people visiting Michelin on the final day of the festival jumps even higher. The ferry service to Michelin is free, courtesy of the IBC. Now is a good chance to visit for yourself. Where's my photos? Were they not needed? Could I have held on for longer? Apparently I have to watch my mum shop until crazy late night. News that Times was staying open late was nothing short of a thrill for mum and other regulars. Oh no. That fire that came this morning blew me away. Said the Times is keeping its door open super late tonight. How much will they keep tickling my heart until they're satisfied? Okay. You don't buy anything, do you ever? Oh, Hans suddenly completely forgot about our sales contest. Jeez, he's always in his own world. Didn't you say it was for a tourist guidebook or something? Not the point. She's gonna put one of them in there. They were good photos. The final day of the festival is such a grand occasion, I'm sure there'll be a lot of men out there trying to pop the big question. The guy buys a ring with 3 months worth of pay and then waits for that perfect moment. No matter how many years go by, I doubt that custom will ever change. 3 months! It's an old, outdated tradition, but it still holds a certain charm. My wife was delighted when I gave her the brooch I picked out here yesterday. I'm ashamed of what a poor husband I've been to her up until now. From here on out, I think I'll start surprising with gifts every so often. Special occasion or not. Pearl is so lucky to be engaged to a bracer. Can't help getting jealous every time I think about it. I want a fiancé who will appreciate my feminine charms. I try to make myself nice and available for any potential suitors coming to shop during the festival, but I didn't catch anyone's eye, apparently. The sales contest Prada proposed to me completely slipped my mind. Well, be it victory or defeat, it doesn't matter as long as you put your heart into your business. Indeed. On to RGB store. Gen 10. Tourists from Arabonia purchased one of our orbital vehicles just now. Apparently I have the parade to thank for that sale. The tourist mentioned that seeing how smoothly the cars on the parade drove was what made him want to buy one for himself. I wanted a memento of my trip to Crossbell, so I bought this gorgeous pendant with a little orbital light attached. There are a lot of rare goods here, but most everything else was just so pricey. My, what a shame, it's already the last day of the festival. Not past, it's just the last day. I was so caught up looking at everything in here, I haven't been outside much at all. Well, maybe at the end of the day, gazing at all these new orbital gadgets is the most exciting thing for an old lady like myself. I'm glad the festival seems like it's going to end without any hitches again this year. At least there weren't any as far as I heard, and you know what they say, no news is good news. No, there were definitely a few hitches this year. Well, I guess it's just proof of all our hard work that the average citizen thinks nothing went wrong. I'm glad to see the anniversary festival went so smoothly. Hey Lloyd, out investigating again. Being detective sounds like tough work. Hey, since you're finally back home, let's go hang out with Oscar sometime. Yeah, that'd be nice if I could find the time. I should be the one saying that. I'm so busy now. Well, if we can free up our schedules, let's go somewhere with Oscar sometime. Managed to break the orbital wristwatch I bought today as soon as I put it on. Currently having it fixed at the repair counter. Maybe I really am orbital impaired. Ever since I can remember, orbital devices and I are like cats and dogs. Need to pet them. Jacko, she's really been going at it non-stop during the anniversary festival. Okay, decided. Next year, I'll take her to Michelin or something. The being a dead time. But won't she be working? Well, I guess you didn't specify when next year. The implication is, of course, next year, but that doesn't necessarily have to be true, right? If I recall correctly, that building used to be the Crossbell News Service. Didn't they move to the Harbour District, though? What's it being used for these days? You never know what you'll discover when you take a stroll around the city. What's that building being used for these days? I mean, I think we should reply with a special support section. It's used by the best of the best. Oh, it's already the last day of the festival. This city is just too big. I haven't even toured half of it yet. Well, let's check out the entertainment district. You wouldn't believe the trouble I went through to sneak away from home. Now's the time for fun. Not calling him a cheater anymore? For talking to the bread woman? Well, you're a fantastic cook, Tululu. Not a lot of inns where I go, so I often end up camping out for the night. Hurry up and finish eating so we can go. Yeah, okay. I'm planning on walking around the outskirts of town with Katarina today. I'm going to find her a nice spot with a great view. Guess it makes sense given how she's been traveling alone all this time. But even so, I'm surprised at how on point a seasoning game is. Today's the last day of the anniversary festival. The first of these festivals was held to celebrate the establishment of Crossbell as an independent state and to prepare for its continued success. I think I'd like to spend today relaxing and reflecting quietly on my thoughts. And it's just going to be straight up double. It's good to see you all again. I'm worn down from soaking in the entire festival, so I'm taking it easy today. I, of course, plan to watch the fireworks tonight. Having a lazy day with your uncle every once in a while isn't so bad. Now, where am I going sweetwise here? I guess it's the monster at Mines, so we could go Bellegarde through residential here, up to Mines through the cathedral. That'll be over half of our overall sweep done. Rough. Well, not really. It'd be a lot though. It's already. Oh no, I talked to you. Go away. Go ahead and enjoy yourself, Oscar. In the meantime, I'll be experimenting with ideas for my next bread creation. What's going on with Oscar that's got her all like this? The closing ceremony is going to be held in the afternoon at City Hall today. Maybe I'll go check it out. Mayor McDowell will be in attendance. I normally do all my relaxing in the residential district. Thing is, there was an exhausted looking man sitting on my favorite bench. Oh, poor chap looks so glum that I surrendered and left the seat to him. I think I'll lounge around on West Street today. Haha. Sure thing. I'm actually getting a perfect view of the parade. With that checked off my list, I think I'll just take it easy and stroll around for the rest of the festival. I'm headed back home today. I'll have to remember to... I'll have to remember to pick up plenty of souvenirs for the family and friends before I pack it up. The souvenir bread. Oh, hello there. Fancy meeting you here, Julia. Yep, I recently discovered this place and got hooked instantly. I pretty much eat their bread for lunch every day at this point. That reminds me, I think Lynn's old supervisor came by the guild earlier today. They went to grab lunch over at Long Lao. I wonder if they're having a good time. It's been quite some time since they had a chance to catch up with each other. I want to be a third wheel, you know. Kill the car? Hey, I heard you managed to find the kid. What a relief. I bet his parents were worried sick from losing him in that insane crowd. They certainly were. I'm just glad it all turned out okay. Quick question for you, Oscar. Have you ever been to Michelin? I'm afraid not. I'm not particularly interested in theme parks. I think Wendy's gone a whole lot of times now, though. I see. It may not really be my thing, but I've been hearing all about how huge of a hit Michelin is these days. It's become a staple for dates and family outings. Oh, speaking of, Morse just giving me the afternoon off today. Well, theme parks still aren't my cup of tea anytime soon. I think I'll just take a nice little stroll around the city for a bit. The rush is calming down. Perhaps we could use this opportunity to take a breather. Put in some serious physical labor as a baker. Even I'm starting to feel worn out right about now. Always got to check just in case there's something to buy.